or anything like that.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what? We're live?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's almost like I knew. Hey, before we begin, let's mention some friends, everybody. All are available at Packfiller.com. Go there, click on the links, and show some love. First of all, Scratch Labs, people. Hurry now. The unknown prototype bags are still available. By the way, if you say prototype bags, unknown prototype bags in the sport of cycling,
You know what I think of.
just keep in mind that Moto Man is nowhere nearby. Order $50 or more and receive a free bag of the prototype flavor. But they are going fast. I got mine, and I'm not going to reveal the flavor, and I haven't even tried it yet. But I have it. I have a bag.
How do you know what flavor it is?
It actually says it on the bag when it comes. It says it on the bag. So you're not like, it's not like the old days when you pour like 8 different sodas into one cup and just try to see what you can taste. Yeah, exactly. All I'll say is everything Scratch offers is great tasting, smooth out in the gut, and highly effective fuel for your rides. Next off, Ambassador Cycling, people. Sam knows his shit. He can help you. No, really, bike fit is important. You got to get fit to get fit. If you're uncomfortable, how can you enjoy the beauty that is the two-wheeled lifestyle? So schedule an appointment today. Next, Gooder Sunglasses, people. I bet you thought something was up. Nah, I'm just mixing up the sponsor reads. Gooder has everything you need in eyewear, style, comfort, polarized lenses, and the best prices out there. Get on your Gooders. Last one, Fellow Products. From storing, grinding, brewing, and enjoying your favorite coffee styles, Fellow has the best looking, performing, and quality and overall quality out there, worth every penny. Plus, it looks great on your kitchen counter. My wife lets me keep my Fellow kettle on the counter, and that is a gigantic thing to say because my wife does not like a lot of things that I have. So let's do this. You guys think we're ready for a new theme yet at all?
No.
Because I don't want to.
Where is Esther?
I thought you weren't working ahead, Jack. You told me before I went on air that you were going to pick your picks live on the show. Now you're squinting at the paper like you're 90 years old. Hey, it's Tuesday. It's 6 o'clock. Beverages are on the bar. Microphones are switched on. It is time for the two-wheeled lifestyle. It is time for Pacfiller. I am Pat Bulger. We have a full panel with us tonight. Faster wit than a Michael Moorcock lead-out. Nobody's listening to me because they're all so busy picking riders. Let's see who's here. Gentlemen, when I call your names, please respond with the movie that, in your opinion, changed your life. Changed your life. We're just coming off the Oscars. We're not going to talk about the bullshit slap. We're going to talk about a movie that changed your life. First and foremost, I truly hope it isn't The Big Lebowski, but welcome Paul Main. How are you, man?
I'm doing well, thanks.
And it's not The Big Lebowski?
No, because it didn't change my life. I just laughed my ass off.
Yeah.
Probably it was a remake movie by Bill Murray, and I mentioned it a long time ago. It's called Razor's Edge.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a 1930s film, and it was redone. He did it right after John Belushi died, and his brother Brian Doyle Murray's in it, and it's about World War I. And
dramatic role, right?
Yeah. But you can't. He does some comical things in there. That's Bill. He can't leave it just straight. But he did a good job, I thought. But it didn't get very good reviews.
Yeah,
but
because
it was
everybody wanted Stripes Bill Murray back in those days.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It is brilliant.
I'm going to watch it now.
I own it too.
Ness, you own it, Jack?
Oh, I'm going to watch it.
Oh, you have. You are going to see it. Second off, I sure hope his movie isn't the Emoji Movie. It's Jack Broadhead. How are you, buddy?
Am I bad at emojis?
No, the Emoji Movie
How's
is
my
one of the
emoji
worst
name?
movies of all time.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it wasn't. So what's the movie that changed your life, dude? Wow.
Sid and Nancy? No.
Sid and Nancy.
The gods must be crazy. Or Raising Arizona. I mean,
Raising
they feel
good.
Yeah.
That changed your life?
changed
The
your
gods
life.
must be crazy. Yeah,
that
just
was a good
changed my life. Yeah.
You're not taking my opening
It's a very
question
simple
seriously.
outlook on life. I mean,
The Bushman was very simple.
and the bottle was all the
focus.
problems we have in the entire world.
This is in that bottle.
And he couldn't
The
get rid of
bottle
it.
was Putin. The Bushman was NATO.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For those of us who've seen that
Nice
movie,
reach.
that was funny. And speaking of people who probably have no idea what I'm talking about, I sure hope his isn't West Side Story from the night in Seattle while we were shooting Bike Town. Mr. Jackson Bulger's here. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. Yeah,
We were all just staring at the screen. The old original West Side Story was on in the bar, and we were all so tired just staring at the screen. Just
Tired and drunk.
no, we weren't drunk.
No,
We were
you
just
weren't.
tired.
I was 20. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't that night. It's tough because there are so many good movies out there. Castaway is one that comes to mind.
Really?
Yeah, especially as an actor.
Yeah.
I guess I could still call myself an actor.
You can, yeah.
I always used to think that like acting was solely based off of working off of your acting partner. Not to get too theatery here,
Sure.
but that movie showed me that you can like kind of create your own emotion and actions off of like a volleyball
Yeah.
or yourself.
Inanimate. So how many people were in that movie? Like 5? Or
Well,
I mean,
major starring roles?
No, just anybody because it spent an hour and a half by himself.
Yeah, I mean, you could go into the beginning, where you've got the people all around the Christmas table. You could go where you've got Helen Hunt. You've got the people who flew the airplane that crashed.
I don't remember any.
Spoiler
of that.
alert.
I remember all the.
But speaking of roles, you're probably right, Jack, that there are maybe 5 max speaking roles.
The guy who played Mr. Big in the Sex and the City was in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also, The Shining is one of those movies that also Jack Nicholson, how he can just like, I think that he has one of the most interesting character arcs of that entire of any movie.
Sure.
How he just subtly becomes insane. I think
Yeah.
that's really interesting.
Good choice. God, I feel like. Do you feel you want to?
Well,
take
now
back God's
I want to
Most
go
Crazy
taxi
now,
driver
don't you?
now.
No, too late. Too late.
I know, right?
Too late.
Come on.
No, I'm gonna
change my answer.
You talking to me?
Yeah. I'm not gonna change my answer, and my answer is even worse than The Gods Must Be Crazy, because the movie Highlander changed my life when I was a kid. When I went and watched it in the theater, I was like, "This is the coolest fucking thing in the world."
Is that guy cross-eyed?
Christopher Lambert?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
It's like his
No.
beady little eyes.
I could. You ready for this? The first line: "From the dawn of time we came, moving silently down through the centuries, living many secret lives, struggling to reach the time of the gathering when the few who remained would battle to the last. No one has never known we were among you until now. Cue Queen. Here we are, born to be kings." So that's seriously, I know that movie that well.
Wow.
But it's because I bought it on VHS and I watched it all
You
the
still
time.
watch it to this day.
No, I don't have the tape anymore. I do have an unwrapped version of Roadhouse, though, and I just want y'all to be jealous of that. A VHS copy of Roadhouse, unopened, never
It
removed
should stay that way.
from the box.
I got
I'm
the
gonna.
death. I got the death of Superman unwrapped.
Did you?
I mean, just totally
Unwrapped?
Still not wrapped.
Wrapped,
I guess wrapped.
okay.
Yeah, not unwrapped.
Hey, everybody, tell me about your ride week. How did it go? You guys just quit looking at goddamn rosters. I haven't looked at any of mine yet.
You're full of shit. You were like,
I haven't.
You were like,
Not a
oh,
single
and I'm
name circled on my rosters. How'd the ride week go? Should I pick on Jack first?
Sure.
Did you ride?
I did.
You ride?
I know.
Yes.
Anybody need a bottle of oxygen?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking a drink on
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers
To the end of the world.
To the end of the world. Cheers. 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 Yeah, I like 2 or 3 last week during the week. Traveled during the weekend, and then I did ride with my wife and did intervals this morning. She was the whip.
Wow. She motor pace you or what?
She just stands right in front of the trainer, and,
Yeah.
with a very stern look on her face.
Yeah. Go
No,
faster,
she
fucker.
just
She
like,
blocks.
"I'll ride
She
with you."
blocks the fan that you have on.
Yeah.
I don't ride with a
That's-
fan.
Oh.
Wow,
Really?
that's
Wow, he's-
psychotic.
I know.
Jackson, how was your ride week, man?
Oh, it was good. Monday did my usual thing. Wednesday, we have enough light now that I can really ride outside, so that's good after work to do. Even if I got a high strain job, but still, like, even if you feel like hell afterwards, getting out sometimes is just like feels really nice to know that you worked hard.
I think we're gonna have this much light forever. Didn't Congress pass?
Not until 2023.
So
Yeah.
close.
Let's go
Oh,
back
okay.
one more time.
Yeah, one more
Oh.
time.
Oh, fuck the dark.
That'll
days.
be nice.
How many did you get in total?
2, including our one over the weekend. So, yeah, we rode pretty hard on that one too.
Oh my
so.
god. Oh my god. Well, Paul, how was your ride week?
Well, yeah, I rode with you guys. on doing Seven Hills. So you don't really have to go fast on Seven Hills to get a good workout.
Really?
A lot of climbing, yeah. We did over 3,000 feet.
How many laps? How many laps?
We
of that
only
course?
did one, but
fucking pussy.
50 some miles from our house.
We should put a little perspective into that
It's
course. Once upon a time, it was the hardest road course in the country.
Yeah, for pros, it
For
was
an existing
three
race.
laps of 15,000
Everybody's
vertical feet.
a lot of Americans right now are going to say bullshit. Morgul Bismarck is harder. No, this was harder than Morgul Bismarck. This was a harder course. It had more elevation in terms of the loop itself, and it was absolutely brutal. The year they did it 3 times was,
and that was in
fucking
88.
terrible. Yeah.
And there was, who won that? Do you remember?
All I remember is Alan McCormick turned it.
No.
Thurlow won it.
Bostic.
Boston, really?
Bostic won, I think, in at that time. So you weren't really had to be a climber because these are punchy hills.
Yeah.
But you had to have power. But climbers could win also, but I don't think they really did.
I think he had a big lead going into that last lap.
Yeah.
You guys sure you're
So
not
it's
talking about
35
Thurlow?
miles.
I think.
We could look it up
Yeah.
for later.
Does the Google?
But
have that?
Thurlow was a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Raced
Yeah.
for La Claire
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, and actually I think he did
With
do
Andy
the tour.
Hampson and
Yeah.
Roy Nickman and things like
Yeah.
that. No, Thurlow never raced tour.
He didn't race
Nope,
it.
didn't
No.
race tour.
Yeah, so it's 35 mile lap. They did 105
Yeah.
laps, how many miles or whatever.
Yeah. 90, 105.
Yeah, 105 miles. So,
Took a
yeah,
minute.
we only did one. Can you imagine Jackson doing that 3 times?
What'd you think?
And we missed 2 of the hills.
Yeah.
For a newbie, and I don't mean that as an insult.
No, yeah. I liked it. I thought it was hard. And I also didn't really make it easy for us at the end there. But it was fun. I had a good time. It was definitely warmer than I expected it to be. So
We finished a city limit sprint, and Jackson was late to get home. He set a time he was going to get home, and he was late for that. Well, we had like 25 minutes to get you home, and I think we're still probably 15 miles away from home, most of it climbing. And we got through that city limit sign, and all I know is I barely saw anything. I was just I don't know about you, Paul, but I was just going as hard as we could just to stay on Jackson's wheel.
Yeah.
We're flying. We got downtown in 6 minutes.
that was after I got home. That was the best 5-minute power I've ever done. So
Sometimes being late is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 rides in this week. I rode Monday after the Fondo, just to kind of flop the legs over, and I maybe did like 40 minutes, I think I was. And then I didn't ride the whole rest of the week until Sunday. Saturday, I promised my wife I would clean the upstairs of my house, so I didn't ride at all that day. And then Sunday we did my weakness, which is climbing. And I've got to get through that mindset. I've got to break through that
You should have
mindset.
rode with me today.
You rode today?
No, it was gorgeous.
Fucker. It was absolutely.
City worker.
Yeah. I titled my Strava Bare Legs, Bare Legging, and Sun Bacon.
Wow, that's what you
I
called
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to follow Paul. You got
No.
no,
I don't mind. I don't mind. It'll be boring if you do.
Yeah. Good God, good for
Yeah.
you, man.
That was my RDO.
I'm going on spring break this weekend, so I'm planning on
Sweet.
Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for next week as far as rides go. So, and my wife and I are going to lovely Chelan, Washington, so it's going to be wine country. I can ride amongst the vineyards and the hills and things like that, so it'll be nice. It'll be very nice. I'm looking forward to it.
She's allowing you to take the bike.
She is.
Good.
The days we're there, I'm riding every other day. So yeah, we're just gonna kick back. We're gonna wine taste, which I can't stand. I don't like wine tasting.
Why?
Because after like the 3rd sample, I'm like, I don't fucking know
Just
anymore.
want a
Did
whole
you ever
glass.
see that jug
Yeah,
that's sitting
I do
next
want a
to
whole
you?
glass.
And
That
spit
look-
it.
There's,
Spit
yeah,
it.
spit
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah. Do you slurp?
Slurp.
It's my palate is
Slurp
dead
and spit.
at that
Slurp and
point.
spit.
At that
They
point,
give
in
you
time.
water.
It's-
Cling it.
but why would you drink and not swallow? It's like gum. I don't understand bubble gum. Why would you chew something and
Now
never swallow it?
you were in the coffee business.
fucking stupid.
Did you sample
Yeah, I did.
Okay. What did
He
you
was all
swallow,
whacked out.
or did you spit it out?
Sometimes I swallow. Oh, the immaturity. The immaturity.
You
Hey.
walked into that one.
Yeah, there we go. How does everybody feel going into the racing season? I won't ask you this one, Jack.
Thank you.
God, you guys are just really camera ready. How much you're staring at your pieces of paper. Is everybody ready to rock?
Yeah.
For the season?
No,
No?
I've got a long ways to go. I've got about 10 pounds to lose in a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know.
Jackson, how you feel going in? You ready to go? You think?
Yeah. I mean, not to like try and talk myself up too much, but with what we were doing on Sunday, I was very surprised at what I was doing.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, so I think I'm feeling much better than I did before going into that ride. So
I'm feeling okay. I'm about weight-wise where I was last June, maybe.
good on
So
you.
so I'm
That's cool.
I'm happy where I am. I want to get lower than I was last year. So hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah.
What's
Power to
your
weight
first
ratio.
race?
Power to weight.
May 21st and 22nd, it's RC3.
RC3.
Mhm.
Yeah, RC3. Hey, speaking of the season, you guys, everybody needs to jump to be sure to sign up for the 24 Hours of Riverside. I do need to plug that one. Coming up Memorial Day weekend right here in Spokane, Washington. Prices go up in April and even higher in May. So get to 24hoursofriverside.com. That is 24hoursofriverside.com today for more information. That's going to be an absolutely great one. And why does that? No, I don't want to enable dictation on my fucking computer. Do your job like I tell you to do. Don't do that. Not now. God bless it. Where was my news? Where's my news intro? There it is, number 5.
You should have a chart in front of you.
I should,
like,
right here.
Kind of like when the cobble sections, like put that tape on the
On my
bar.
head
too.
tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Stem.
Stem. Always in the stem.
I've seen some on the head tube. Head tube.
How do you
I've
read
seen
it
it
on
on
your
the
head
head tube.
tube?
I've seen-
I mean, not on the head tube, the top tube. The
Yeah.
top
No,
tube.
no, no.
Yeah.
Put
The
it,
edge of
put
the
it on
top
your
tube.
stem. Oh no, you're running at a 110. You won't get it. on. You got to have a 140 or a 130.
Look on the beer fridge behind you. See that long sticker coming down off the corner? That is the map of Belgian Waffle Ride that they gave us.
That's how long my stem is.
Where,
That's bike.
right?
Bike Fit Sam.
You and Randy.
What the hell are you doing?
You put it on your seat post.
Yeah, there we go.
See you.
There you go.
Constantly looking between your legs.
Time to check the headlines brought to us by our friends at Athletic Brewing, home of the great tasting non-alcoholic craft brews. Try the new Athletic Light today. No shit, Athletic Light. Yeah. I have another.
Wow.
It doesn't sound good to me, but I mean, I'm not a light beer drinker, so I just give it a shot, right?
Yeah.
Jack's
Please.
looking at me like going, "God, Dad, you're blowing it, man."
No.
We got a good thing going, and you're fucking it up. No, anyway, I now have another name to screw up for a little while. And in case you guys didn't know, Kent Vevelgen was this last weekend. We all made our picks. I guarantee none of us picked
March? No.
Biniam-
The guy from
Biniam
Africa.
Gourmet.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Biniam Gourmet
Yeah.
from
I'm a race
Intermarché
behind.
Want to Gobert made history, taking the win by outsprinting Christophe Laporte from Jumbo-Visma in the final 250 meters of the Cobble Classics for his biggest win of his young career. And when I say young, he is 21 years old, part of a 4-man group that stole away on the flat run to the finish after the final ascent of the Kemmelberg. Actually, the Pattenberg was where a lot something went there, wasn't it?
No, because that's
No,
the
I'm
wrong
thinking
direction.
of the
Yeah.
other race. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the other race.
Yeah, E3.
Yeah, the quartet held off a spirited chase from behind to contest the sprint with Dries van Gestel from Total Energy taking third ahead of Jasper Stuyven from Trek Segafredo. He was quoted as saying, "It's unbelievable, amazing. I cannot expect this. We just changed my plan a few days ago on Friday. We just came for a good result. This race is amazing, unbelievable," he said after his finish about being the first African champion of the race. And he said, "I don't think he's going to stay for the Tour of Flanders. I stayed here a long time, 3 months. I miss my wife and my daughter, so I go back home."
Cool.
Yeah. So nobody had him on the radar. Why?
I don't know. He sprint for second in the Junior Worlds. He's always been there, but I mean, you look at the Palmares of everybody else at the race. He's, and Monte, Intermarché is not
though. Was he,
well, yeah, and he said that even I wouldn't put money on it because if you watch going into it, Stuyven was railing him because he wasn't taking pulls. He was skipping out and stuff. So I thought, he's blown. I mean,
he's smart.
Yeah, he jumped with 250 meters to go.
Yeah,
he's like,
went really
suckers.
early. Went early.
He almost got caught. Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
Especially with the form that Christophe Laporte's been having, I was surprised that he was willing to take him on that early. And if I think you give him another, let's say 100 meters, Laporte's on the top of that podium.
Laporte did start to close that.
Yeah. It's really cool to see though that we're seeing once again another young. Another member of the young generation come through. It's exciting, and especially who he is. I was really thinking about it. The commentator of the race said it, but I didn't really think about it. We witnessed history this weekend.
We did. Yeah.
This was really, really cool to see. It was the first African to win one of the cobbled classics.
Yeah. I don't think a single person at the finish of that was upset.
No.
I mean, everything I've read on social media, everything I've seen everywhere has been just like, holy shit, yeah, that was awesome. Well, maybe Christophe Laporte's family and the Jumbo Visma budget people, but other than that, it was such
cool.
a great finish. What other surprises or standouts did we see in the event itself? And we can even talk about the fact that is this the writing on the wall for Peter Sagan? He's undergoing testing right now because he doesn't understand the nature of his inability to perform. I could make a stupid joke about, well, you're old, but that's not true. So then I still made the joke, so that was really stupid.
Well,
on my
that's
part.
how you kind of wiggle things in.
I do.
Yeah.
And none of us laughed.
I said with all due respect, it's in the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
So any other takeaways or surprise you guys took from that event? Jackson,
Sagan really did disappoint me, especially how he raced the week previously. He felt it looked like he was going to give a different result than we received, which was kind of a bummer. But it also shows me because as we're seeing on Dwars door Vlaanderen and for Tour of Flanders, he's not there.
Yeah.
On either of the rosters. So part of me wonders
he's out.
Yeah. Yeah. Part of me wonders if this is going to be his former Trek Segafredo. Is this just a place to be put
out to pasture?
Yeah, he's gonna make an ass ton of money. Might as well just let him make that money and be a big name. I mean, he's gonna make the team a lot of money, and he's probably gonna get him a UCI World Tour status. So might as well use him for what he's got.
The points.
Yeah, which is it's disappointing, but I think he'll win a race or two. But I don't know if he's gonna be a cobbled classic winner this year, which does make me a little sad. But I mean, it's also really exciting to see a lot of new riders. I mean, the fact that we saw a brand new who would have thought that this quartet would have come to the finish line 3-4 years ago? That was crazy.
Yeah. Even with, I don't know, 50K to go, you wouldn't have saw that. I mean, until Wout and who was Wout with, they were lighting it up, and then this group got clear. Mm-hmm. I mean,
and we're seeing finishes from Total Energy. So I mean, the budget increase, maybe the motivation increase. Having guys like Daniel Lawson there.
Well, he brought in. He's been also equipment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a
Changes
big
the
thing.
game.
Yeah,
that doesn't hurt.
The thing is that there's a lot of sickness. Look at Pidcock. He's nowhere, man. There's what happened to Sonny Cambrelli. Now, Quick Step without Tim de Klerk. That's the thing that they. How valuable is that guy?
Yeah.
Because when he's in
he's back.
Is he going to race?
For Dwars door London.
Yeah. Good. But we'll see how
probably not that
he
much.
actually finished, I think, 4th place one time on that.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was in a breakaway, and he's like, they said, anyway.
What am I doing?
Going over there.
Yeah.
I'm a workhorse. I'm not a winner.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's a lot of people having problems, and it's not COVID related, but some of them might be because of if you have COVID or even the shots that the lining of your heart, they're finding tons of people now are having the effect of that. So some of these riders.
Shit.
So, but it may not be that. A lot of stomach bugs. That's what Pidcock has. That's what supposedly Sagan has. And what was it? What race was it? They only had 59 finishers in.
That was end of Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah.
59.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
That was the last stage, and it was raining.
well,
Shit.
but a lot of people
Why
were feeling
start?
like crap.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it was the bug was going through. So
I think something else to really bring up is Christophe Laporte he's a brand new rider. It's like they signed